This tiny puppy didn't bark for food. He was begging for help, though, and what he led them to will break your heart. The street was silent, almost forgotten by the world. Dust moved gently with the wind, and the sound of distant traffic echoed faintly. But in that silence, there was a small life running. A tiny stray puppy, weak, hungry, and covered in dirt, was running as fast as his little legs could carry him. His breathing was heavy, his steps were unsteady, but he didn't stop because behind him someone was waiting. He near a broken wall, hidden from the eyes of the busy world, his mother lay on the cold ground. She was injured badly. Her body didn't move. Her eyes were half closed. Her breathing was slow, almost fading away. The puppy had been there for hours. He had tried everything he knew. He nudged her gently. He licked her face. He curled up beside her, trying to keep her warm. But nothing worked. She didn't respond. The puppy didn't understand what was happening, but he could feel it. Something was wrong. And for the first time in his small life, he was afraid. He let out a soft cry, a sound so weak yet so full of pain. But the world didn't hear him. People passed by, cars drove past. Life continued as if nothing had happened, but for him, everything had stopped. He looked at his mother one more time. Then slowly he stood up. If she couldn't move, then he would. If she couldn't ask for help, then he would find it. And so he ran through empty streets, through noise and danger, through a world that had never cared about him. The tiny puppy kept running. His legs trembled. His body was tired. But his heart was stronger than his fear. Then suddenly he saw someone, a man standing near the roadside, lost in his own thoughts. The puppy stopped. Oh, for a moment he hesitated. Would this human help? Would he just walk away? Like everyone else, the puppy took a step forward, then another, and then he barked, not loudly, not aggressively, but desperately. He ran a few steps away, then came back again and again, as if he was trying to say something. Please follow me. The man looked confused. At first he didn't understand, but there was something in the puppy's eyes, fear, hope, and a silent cry for help, something that couldn't be ignored. So he followed. The puppy immediately turned and started running again, but this time he kept looking back every few seconds, making sure he wasn't alone anymore. Step by step, narrow streets, until finally they reached the broken wall, and then the man saw her. The mother dog lay on the ground motionless. Her body was weak, her condition critical. The puppy rushed to her side instantly. He touched her face again, whining softly, as if telling her, I brought help, please wake up. Then he looked back at the man. Those eyes, they weren't just asking for help anymore. They were begging. The man's heart broke. Without wasting a second, he gently picked up the injured dog. The puppy stayed close, walking beside him, refusing to leave her even for a moment. Every step felt heavy, every second mattered. The man quickly called an animal rescue team and rushed to the nearest clinic. Inside the clinic, everything became fast. Doctors moved quickly, voices echoed, machines beeped. The mother was taken inside immediately. But the puppy, he was left outside alone. He didn't understand what was happening. He walked back and forth, looking at the door again and again, waiting, hoping, praying in his own silent way. Minutes felt like hours, hours felt like forever, and for the first time, the puppy stopped moving. He sat down right in front of the door, his eyes fixed, his heart waiting. He was tired, but he wouldn't leave because love doesn't leave. Finally, the door opened. The doctor stepped out. The man stood up quickly. There was silence for a moment. Then the doctor smiled. Yeah, see, she's going to be okay. The words felt like light breaking through darkness. The man looked down at the puppy. For a second, the puppy didn't react, as if he didn't understand. Then slowly his tail began to move, a small walk. Then faster and faster, hope had returned. Inside the room, the mother dog slowly opened her eyes. weak but alive. The puppy ran to her immediately, Amy, crying, licking her face, staying close, and this time she moved, she saw him, and in that moment everything changed because sometimes heroes aren't big, they don't wear capes, they don't speak words, sometimes they are small, weak, and forgotten by the world, but when love calls, they become stronger than anything. A tiny puppy saved a life, not with strength, but with love, and in a world that often looks away, he chose not to give up. Even the smallest heart can carry the greatest love, and sometimes that love is enough to save a life.